Monday, September 16th, 2024 at 7 p.m. Roll call.
Blackwell,
Present.
Campbell,
Present.
Collins,
Present.
Dockery,
Present.
Yelsey,
Present.
Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, everybody. Looking for a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Blackwell, second by Dockery to approve the agenda. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Nay, ayes have it. Public comment. Is there anybody in the public that wishes to address the city council this evening? Okay. 5A, consideration to approve the city council minutes from the regular city council meeting on September 3rd, 2024.
So moved. Second.
Motion by Yossi, second by Collins to approve the regular city council minutes from September 3rd. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Nay, the ayes have it. 5B, consideration to remove the committee of whole minute meetings from September 3rd, 2024.
So moved.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Your Honor, I have one comment on that. We should probably list it as committee whole on the top of the minutes and not council meetings.
All right, we'll make that change.
I'll take partial blame after we said that.
Okay, Jeff will take part of the blame for that. It said commit, but the time was different.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So, council meeting.
all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was actually a committee of the whole meeting, not a council meeting.
Right.
With that being then, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Nays, the ayes have it. 5C, consideration to approve the bills payable. You all just got a revised version with a change according to that email earlier today. Does anybody else have any questions on the bills payable?
Mine was answered already
All right.
today.
Ryan?
No questions.
Dan?
No issues here.
Ryan?
I'm good.
Okay. With that then, do I hear a motion to approve the bills payable?
So moved.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Motion by Blackwell, second by Campbell to approve the bills payable. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Nay, the ayes have it. 6A, consideration to approve a request from Maloney's Pub for a road closure to include Franklin from the corner of 2nd Street to 1st Street from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. on November 30th for a side-by-side ride event. Nevada, can I call on you for that?
Sure. We just received an email request from Maloney's to have that road closure for their side-by-side ride event. There's no conflicting events with the chamber or anything at that time. They are going to start that event around 4 until close, which would be 11 p.m. for that Saturday night.
Do I hear a motion to approve that request?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Dockery, second by Yossi to approve the request from Maloney's Pub for a road closure November 30th. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Nay, the ayes have it. 6B, consideration to approve a payment of $757.05 towards the project cost to upgrade LED lights at the community center for the exterior parking lot and the canopy area lights. Jeff, me and you talked about that. Can I call on you?
Sure, Mayor. So what they're asking is for the city to pay the portion on the exterior of the building, and then they would cover the interior. Basically, replacing all the interior lights out there with lights that are like this. And then putting LEDs out in the parking lot, which is probably the biggest energy hog. They've got a 1-year payback on this project with the energy analysis, so it's a no-brainer to, go ahead and do it, because after year 1, you start saving $10,000 a year in energy savings.
Substantial.
Yeah.
Is that something that city staff will put in?
Yeah, we'll install all of it. We won't actually hook the electrical up. We'll partner with an electrician to actually hook the wires up. The public works will install the fixtures over the winter.
No further discussion. I'd like to make a motion for approval.
Do I hear a second?
Second.
Motion by Blackwell, second by Collins to approve the payment of $557.05 to the LED light project for community center. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Nay, ayes have it. 6C, official notification of Iowa Dot Project reference NHSN-061-5-155 to RA2 consisting of PPCB repairs on southbound US 61, proposed construction for N24. Nevada, can I call on you for that?
Sure. We received a letter from the DOT, from their engineering office assistant, asking us to put this item on our next city council agenda. It is just a notification item. There's no action or anything that needs to be taken. It's just to let the city know that the DOT is planning to let a project still in 2024 to do some repairs to the support for the overpass that's going over 61. The 61 overpass that's going over LeClaire Road and the bike path. We do not have an estimated date for that construction to happen. They just simply told us they anticipate that taking place in 2024.
I believe the local construction company was Redlow or awarded that last week.
That could very possibly be so. We haven't had any updates from the DOT, but I know they were getting ready to.
It's a company out of Milan. So that'll probably happen here pretty quick.
Your Honor, if we could go back to item B, I think we need some clarification on the price that was approved. That was $757.05.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
There was on that DOT project, there was a piece of equipment that hit the overpass on the east side. So the first two cement beams hit the bridge. If you look at it next time you go under there, look up right above the eastbound side of LeClaire Road, you'll see where something caught the cement. That happened a couple of months ago.
So will we have to close the bike path?
No, not that we've been made aware of it at this point, no. If that changes, we'll update everybody, but there's been no indication that we'll have to close that.
Because that's going to go right where they're going to be working under there.
Maybe we can check on that.
Or see where they're using any type of netting or so forth, or temporary closures.
I can get the answers to those questions and follow up.
All right, number 7, activity reports. Did you have anything?
I do. So you'll start seeing the soil quality restoration reimbursements coming through on the bills payable. They start to come in a little heavier this time of year. Right now, we've got $22,346 remaining in those funds for grants. About 9,000 of that amount is pending for people that have turned in applications but haven't turned in their payment verification yet for the reimbursement, which leaves about $13,346 that's still unassigned for that program. So we can still continue taking applications for that.
Can we use the unused funds on city property?
I know when we got the grants that we had to give the projects that they would be used for, so we would have to ask them to allow us to use them on something else. I'm not sure what that process is.
I mean, like Crandall Park or Centennial Park, you know, if the funds are available.
If there's a water quality improvement project that we could ask to be able to use that on, we could certainly pose that
Yeah, I mean,
question.
it's no different than me doing my yard for water quality improvement. Could we do it on a city-owned too to capture those dollars?
I can ask them, yeah, if we are able to change that project at all, to use the remaining funds and let you know.
I'll buy the park for a week for $1 and we can have it done, then I'll sell the city back the park for $1.
What's the deadline to use those funds?
There is no deadline.
If we would look at being able to do that, I think we should put a deadline for the community
Yeah.
cutoff date, and then whatever excess is left, do that with it.
Right. Don't disagree with that at all.
My other update is just we have a tentative timeline for the First Street project. Zach plans to have preliminary plans done by October 15th with the final plans and bid documents ready by December 15th, with the goal of bidding that in January of 2025 and an anticipated construction date between June or July of 2025. That's all I've got.
All right. Jeff, I'll call on you if you have an update.
Yes, Mayor. Public Works contacted me about the possibility of using Purple Wave to sell the old street sweeper that they've got sitting at the city shop not in use. So I looked into that a little bit. Davenport and Bettendorf use it. It's a municipality auction site for old equipment.
Cool.
So I'll probably get something going on that, hopefully before I go out of town on Saturday, so.
Yep, another one is government surplus
Yeah,
as an auction site.
yeah, we looked at that one and there was a third
Public
one
surplus.
that we looked at
Davenport
too.
used to use public surplus up until,
Did they?
well, I thought they were still using it, but
I'll take a look at that one too. But there was another one that we can get Purple Wave too, and Purple Wave was a lot better than the other one that we looked at, so. We'll take a look and get something going on those.
With fall being here and foliage getting ready to drop to death, is that old street sweeper, is it operational? Could it be used to sweep up leaves?
Yeah,
How about-
yeah, if we had no, we've got another new one that's better,
Right.
but yeah,
Just
no,
to
if they
keep up.
wanted to, if they wanted to do a dual purpose
When
thing.
it's a heavy foliage coming up here, and leaves really start dropping, so
Yeah, yeah,
inlets don't get clogged up maybe.
yeah, usually the auction sites I've been looking at are a 3 to 4 week turnaround time, so
Okay.
we'd have it in the fall, so.
Well, yeah, whatever, just food for thought maybe.
Yep, no, I will pass that along.
It's a good thought, but from a practical standpoint, we'd be better off to run our current one more hours versus maintaining the old one. And if something breaks on it, the newer one's gonna be more efficient, so.
Thanks, Jeff. Martha, do you have anything to report this evening?
Well, I just wanted to share with council that the reporting that is due to the state by December 1st is coming along really well. So on next meeting, you'll see the urban renewal report in the packet. So that's done, and the state finance report is almost done. So then after that one, we just have one more. But I think we'll be able to meet the deadline this year.
Thanks, Martha. Officer Tony? I get to call on you since chief ain't here. Anything to report, and how's our new FEMA officer doing?
Not too much new as far as things to report. The new hire's doing well as far as I know. I'll get her starting October 1st for a month, and then she'll go to somebody else. I think from what I'm hearing, positive feedback on the 25-mile-an-hour speed zone that was put in on Lincoln. I know some people out there have brought up to us that they want sidewalks put in and whatnot there. But as far as the speed's concerned, I think that's taking care of that issue for now.
Good, thank you. Anybody else have anything they'd like to add?
The remodel for the PD of the basement is done. If anybody's around City Hall, stop and take a look.
They found the water leak, didn't they, Tony?
As far as I know, yeah, from the foundation.
Yeah.
And I think that's been corrected.
Yep.
Yeah,
Good.
so it should be done.
sounds like we need an open
Yes,
house.
Jeff?
I've got one more thing. The camera installation and lock should start next week. They're gonna start at the water plant probably next Tuesday. And then they'll go from there on a week-to-week basis and have more. Probably save City Hall and Police Department for last because they're afraid it's gonna get cold. And so they wanna get all the outside stuff done first. Sure.
Back to police department, Tony, are you guys all ready for homecoming and the parade and all that coming up?
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. We had a department-wide email go out, I believe it was earlier today, just preparing everybody for the festivities of the week that we usually have every year. Hopefully it'll be problem-free for the most part. but, with the juveniles and things, but we'll be ready to give an extra patrols and stuff the best we can, all week this week.
You know, because the homecoming court, they play pranks on each other.
Yeah, they do a lot of things. Hopefully, no damage or criminal activity of any kind. As we know, the school usually will get TV'd and whatnot, but some of that stuff we're okay with as long as it's not more than that.
Right.
But yeah, we'll be watching.
Thank you, Tony.
And I saw something came out today too about the parade route being changed
Because construction on 8th Street.
because of construction on 8th Street. So if you want to see the new route, it's on the high school website.
When is the parade? At what time?
Thursday at 6 o'clock.
Back to Jeff's report, on Thursday, there's a planning zone meeting, talking about solar panels. I'll be coming out of St. Louis. If anybody wants to volunteer to attend that meeting, it would be the first look at the draft. You know, whoever might volunteer, I could always call if I'm gonna be there in time, but I'm gonna be pushing, coming out of St. Louis Thursday.
Thursday, I cannot.
I'm in the parade with Grand Haven. 6 o'clock.
I'll probably want to be able to make it.
You're on your own then if I don't make it back.
Yeah, that's okay. It might be something that they talk about for a while. I don't know if they'll get through it all. So it's possible they revisit it in October or something.
Unless the mayor wanted to sit on it, just
Right. And that's possible.
He's gotta be on a float for the parade. Right? Well, he is now.
Get Shirley running.
Right.
And next Thursday is the fire department versus police department softball game, so don't forget about that one.
That starts at 6 o'clock too, doesn't it?
Yep.
All right. On to number 8. Consideration of closed session pursuant to Iowa Code 21.51J to discuss the purchase or sale of a particular real estate only where premature disclosure would be reasonably expected to increase the price the government body would have to pay for that property or reduce the price the government body would receive for that property. That ends the regular part of our meeting this evening. Thank you, Jeff.